Hello, my YouTube friends! Today we are working on the center snout of our trash panda, so let's get trashy. So I have cut out all of my pieces, and now I am going to cut out all of my fabric. I prefer to glue baste all of my pieces. I am a ride or die for that Elmer's glue. I just use the standard Elmer's glue disappearing purple. I often buy the giant box of 120 glue sticks. Usually it goes on sale right as school is starting, so I buy up then. With these curve pieces, I have notched my curve here and glue basted around it so the fabric bends with the curve. Ultimately, I am putting this little Trash Panda patch on a hoodie for the Wenatchee Pride, which is this Saturday at Lincoln Park. I also talked my neighbor into vending, so she will also be there selling earrings and rings. I like setting up all of my pieces as I go, so I get a good picture of what I am working with. I also do this so I can make sure that all of my colors and my fabrics work together. Sometimes I end up changing pieces halfway through because I don't like it, and that's perfectly fine. It's easier to do it before you sew it together than after you've sewn it together and you have to take the whole thing apart, which I have definitely done. And today Ginger Cat has decided to join us. I always wondered why that one leaf was just turning crispy around the edges. It seems that she likes to spend time licking it. And so to attach my pieces together, I am using the flat back stitch. In some of this, you could see that I have to move my dog ears out of the way. There are so many seams on these patterns that it doesn't really matter which way you fold your dog ears, right or left or right, whichever, whatever. Either way, you're going to have to move them out of the way in order to sew the pieces together. It's slightly annoying, I know. So back to the flat back stitch. I have my pieces side by side next to each other like they are trying to give a side hug. And then we will be going through just the back, just through the seam allowance, and just a little bit on each side. The internet suggests that you do 1 to 2 threads on each side, but I highly suggest that you do just a little bit more than that. You don't want to do 1 to 2 threads because then you have a chance of ripping the fabric when you take the papers out or any sort of hard tug. And you don't want to do too much on each seam allowance because then it bunches up and you can mess with the tension on the front side. I have done both. And so we are trying to keep our stitches even and consistent. I aim for 18 to 22 stitches per inch. I know that seems like a lot, but there are a lot of seams and a lot of curves in my patterns, and so I try to have it neat and tight and tidy. I want this to survive multiple washes or just playing outside, rough and tough wear. I want it to survive, so lots of stitches. And so now we have all of our pieces sewn together. I'm going to give everything a nice hot press, and then I will be back next time with a video sewing them all together. See you next time, my friends!